Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm back. The time change had me messed up and I was late for a visit, so here we go again. I think I got to what is your favorite song? And is that what it was? Favorite song? I don't know. I am a southern country girl, sort of, but I do not love country music at all. It's probably my least favorite music in the whole world. I do not love country. My husband does. In saying that, I have seen Reba McEntire 4 times. Why? Because she does a bomb diggity show. She's just good at what she does. And so, yeah. Was that where I was at? I don't know. So I have a lot of favorite songs. Okay. How old are you? 34. I was 34 in November. Zodiac sign. Sagittarius. Quality you look for in a partner. Somebody who's funny. And somebody who is just honest. Just a good, honest person. But funny enough, my husband thinks he's funny, and he's not funny to me. Most of the time. He's usually way funnier when he's not trying to be funny. So, awesome sauce. Oh, Alicia. Favorite quote. I don't have a favorite quote. I don't really read. My favorite joke is, how do you make a handkerchief dance? You put a little boogie in it. Favorite actor. Okay, so this is going to be a little crazy because she was not just an actress, she was a singer too, but it's Judy Garland. And I may have a slight Judy Garland obsession. I have for a long time. When I was in college, I went through this phase where I bought a lot of Judy Garland memorabilia off eBay. I don't know where I had the extra money or where it came from, but and when I lived by myself, I had like a Broadway type Judy Garland room where I had all these like old vintage pictures of Judy Garland, like posters and stuff, of like different shows and stuff she was in. When I went to New York, actually, I got to see that Broadway show, Over the Rainbow. It was basically kind of like a short memoir of her life. It was amazing. And I don't know why. I always loved Judy Garland. And it's funny because everybody thinks I love Wizard of Oz, which I do love Wizard of Oz, but it's not really Wizard of Oz. I love Judy Garland. And I love so many of her shows. My favorite movie in the whole world is Meet Me in St. Louis, which she's in. Easter Parade. I love her. Favorite color on me, brown. I also really love green. But if I'm gonna pick something to wear, it's probably gonna be brown. Although, now that I think about it, I don't have a whole lot of brown in my closet. But I do love brown. I think brown looks good on me, on my skin color. Loud music or soft music? Obviously, it depends on the mood, but probably loud. My favorite thing to do is when it's nice and beautiful like today is to roll my window down and bump my tunes. Awesome. Where do you go when you're sad? To God in prayer. Or I call my best friend, or sometimes I go to my parents' house. How long does it take you in the shower? Depends on what I have to do. If I have to, obviously shave. I only wash my hair like once, maybe twice a week. Depends on what's going on that week. And if I have to, shave, obviously it's going to take longer. But it doesn't take as long to shave now as it used to because I can actually see what I'm shaving. But I also, the funny thing I do is, if it's somebody loud that makes a loud video, I will put them on while I'm in the shower. So if it's something I can just listen to while I'm in the shower, I totally do that. I know that's so sad. I'm always listening to YouTube, always watching YouTube or listening to it. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Again, it just depends on the day of the week. But quickly I can get ready in like 10 or 15 minutes. If I'm really trying to get somewhere to go somewhere, it probably takes 30 minutes or so. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No, but I've wanted to rip somebody's hair out. What's a turn on for you? A turn on for me would be somebody that's just funny. Cute little sense of humor. Funny. I like funny people. They make me laugh. Quirky. Funny people too. turn off. Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm going to get on a small little soapbox for a second. And I don't want to offend anybody. And if you're a smoker and you're an adult, you go for it. More power to you. I know that it's a hard habit to break. And even though we know the bad effects it has on your body, I have been very blessed. That is one habit I have not picked up. One addiction I've not picked up. But I know that it's very addicting. And then again, if you're an adult and you smoke, that's your choice. It's your body. You do what you want to. A huge turnoff for me, though, is people who smoke around their small children or just children in general, in their homes, in their cars. It is the year 2014, and we have known for a long, long time now. And part of this anger I have comes from the job I do. We've known for years now what cigarette smoke not only does to the body, but even secondhand smoke, what it does to the body, what it does to small children, especially, but all children. We know the allergies, the ear infections, the colds, the coughs, all those things. We know that a lot of that stuff comes from cigarette smoke. And it amazes me the number of people who continue to do it around their small children and then act amazed that their child's sick all the time. Drives me insane. And it also makes me really angry when I have so many families who come to me begging for money for diapers, but they've got money for cigarettes, and they have money for their 2-liter Cokes, and they have money for the internet, and they all have iPhones. And yeah, really, really makes me angry when they come to me asking me for something, but you better believe they got their pack of cigarettes. So that's my turn off, probably. The reason I joined YouTube was because I just wanted to be helpful. That was like the #1 most favorite thing about YouTube I loved. I waited. I was a little later in starting videos. I was probably like 3 or 4 months out before I started. I wish I'd have done them from the get-go. But I was nervous and chicken, which is funny because I love to be in front of a group, an audience. So you would think that wouldn't be a problem for me, but I just had told myself I'm not really going to do that. But I needed it for me, and I needed this support system. And also, that was one of the most helpful things on my journey. I watched videos and watched videos and watched videos and watched videos, and still do. But when I was learning about the process and everything, I watched so many videos. So many videos. It's just so helpful. Sorry. Fears. Ooh, I have a lot of fears. Hell, #1 is probably my fear. Losing this baby, something being wrong with the baby, something happening to Cash or Kami. I fear that my best friend's going to move away, or something happened to her, or something happened to my husband. Those are all big fears of mine. Last thing that made me cry was on that last video that I made about my, I think I cried about my grandmother, missing her. Before that, the last thing that made me cry was this morning. I did not sleep well last night, and I had 2 really terrible bad dreams, and I cried because I was so tired this morning. And then I got tickled because I thought, I bet that's not the last time I cry because I'm so tired. And this baby's not even here yet. But I have not been sleeping well. Last time I said I love you. Okay, so the last time you said I love you was this morning to my husband. The meaning behind your YouTube name is just my name. It's my email address. So SAR was for Sarah, and then L is for Leanne, my middle name, and then Harrison was my maiden name. Last book I read. Okay, so I don't read. I don't read well anyways. I'm not a reader, but I've gotten into listening to books on my phone. And so currently I am in the Wizard of Oz series. There are a bajillion books by L. Frank Baum, and I am loving them. Before that, I listened to the Anna Green Gables series. But right now I've been listening to L. Frank Baum, and I'm really loving it. I mean, Wizard of Oz. Of course, I'm past the Wizard of Oz. What am I listening to? I'm in like the 6th book. So, love it. Last show I watched was this morning. I watched A Baby Story, and I also cried because when I got up super early this morning, that was the only thing on. Last person I talked to was my best friend on the phone. She's also traveling today, so I called her this morning after I dropped the kids off. the relationship between you and the last person that texted. I guess the last person I texted was that mom asking where I was. So, it was a work text. My favorite food, that's tough because I love a lot of foods, but currently my new pregnancy obsession is probably pears. FYI, I don't like pears. I've never eaten pears, never ever loved pears ever. Love them. Love them. And salad. So those are two pretty healthy foods. Also, I've been really craving like jelly donuts. The weirdest, most random thing. Place you want to visit. Oh, guys, I want to go back to New York so bad. It's just my favorite place ever. And really and truly, I'd be happy going anywhere. I'm in this phase where I just really want to go on vacation. And I know we just went on a cruise in October, but I'm just ready for a trip. And we're going with my family on vacation at the end of May, so that's awesome. The last place I was at the walking track. I stopped and walked after I saw two kids, and then I walked, and then I made the rest of this video. Do I have a crush? I always have a crush on somebody. Jimmy Fallon. I'm always hardcore crushing on that man. And also Jared Leto. Is that his name? Oh, he is so good looking. I hardcore crush on him too. Last time I kissed anybody was this morning. I kissed my husband goodbye. Last time I was insulted. I don't know. I'm sorry, I burp all the time. I don't know if I was really saying insulted, but my husband hurt my feelings like 2 weeks ago. And made me mad. So probably them. Favorite flavor of sweet? Butterscotch. What instruments do I play? Funny, I come from a very musical background, sort of. I don't really have any instruments that I play. Oh, I can play my nose. Hold on. That's talent, y'all. Favorite piece of jewelry? My origami owl necklace, probably. It's got a lot of little symbols in there that I like. I also have some green earrings that a good friend bought for me. I love those too. Last sport I played ball last night, catch last night with Cami in the store. And P.S. she is really awesome at ball. She really watches the ball. My favorite pickup line? Are your legs tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day. That's good times. That was probably the first, and maybe the only pickup line anybody ever used on me, but I was 16. And I really thought I was in love, which, I mean, you know, I was. I mean, I love that man to this day. So, I mean, he's gone now, but, yeah. Good memories there. Have I ever used it? No, other than to be like, oh, remember that one time Joey said? So, other than that, no. Last time I hung out with anybody? This morning, I hung out with Cami before I took her to school. And who should answer these questions? You, and you, and you, and you, and you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And if you're thinking, if I'm talking about you, I am. I'm talking about you. So you should answer the questions. Okay, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.